In today's session, we will discuss a topic on the first order systems. Okay, we are now into the module 3. We have started with the time response analysis. आपका जो आउटपुट है, जो आप कंट्रोल सिस्टम डिजाइन करते हो, इट्स आउटपुट, how it is behaving, what kind of output you are getting with respect to the time. We are now into that. We have already seen what do you mean by a transient response and what do you mean by a steady state response. And in the previous session, we have seen some of the standard test signals. So why this testing is important? Because in nature, in practice, the actual signals which you apply to the control systems, their behavior are unpredictable. Okay, you cannot say that at this particular instant of time आपका जो input है वो ऐसे ही रहेगा. You cannot predict that. So how well your system can behave to sudden changes, sudden shocks, that can be understood in a better way by using the standard test signals. So we have already seen 4 different types of standard signals. One is unit impulse, delta of t, then unit step, u of t, then unit ramp, r of t, and one more additional, that was parabolic function. We have seen that, r of t. And as a note I had given you about the sine function. Even this is also one of the test signal that is being used, that is harmonic excitation. Okay, we have seen till this. So today we will continue the discussion. We will see if you apply these test signals to first order systems, आपका आउटपुट कैसे रहेगा. जो हमने ऑलरेडी 4 लिस्ट किया है स्टैंडर्ड टेस्ट सिग्नल्स, इफ वी अप्लाई एनी ऑफ दोज टेस्ट सिग्नल एज द इनपुट to the first order control system, then what will be the output, how your output behaves. So we are going to look into that. So again, here you have, I think, one more concept, time response of second order system also. So today we will be discussing on first order systems. So I had asked you as an assignment, go through the meaning of what is an order and what do you mean by a degree of a particular equation. Okay, I had asked you about the differential equation. So hope you have understood the meaning, what is the degree and what is the order. Okay, in brief, if I want to tell, order means the power. Okay, अगर आपका differential equation है, say d by dx of square, okay, plus d by dx plus 5, some equation we have. So this power, कितनी बार आप differentiation इसमें apply कर रहे हो, 2 times, right? So this gives you the order. The highest power of that variable will give you the order. So similarly, in this case, when we are in the control system, and we have already seen transfer function हम कैसे find करते हैं for any system. If a system is given to you, input applied, output got, this is your transfer function. All are in yes domain, right? Frequency domain में हम input r of s denote करेंगे, output is c of s, transfer function is t of s, which is the ratio of c by r. So here, if I want to define the order of the system, if you get the transfer function equation, okay, some numerator by denominator we get, right? Transfer function, in this, whatever we are in the yes domain now, so equation will be in the form of in terms of yes. Okay, so ये जो भी yes का power रहेगा, okay, 2 1 whatever, in your transfer function, in the denominator you come across the yes powers. So ये जो भी highest power रहेगा, that will give you the order of the system. But as now we are into the first order, so it is very obvious that here the yes power will be 1, the denominator. Okay, hope you understood the order of the system in case of this particular topic, time response. So when I talk about the order, when the highest power of yes in the denominator, okay, transfer function में जो denominator term है, that it will contain yes terms. So the highest power of that yes in the denominator, it is equal to 1. So first order. अगर second order है तो the power will be equal to 2. Okay. Now coming to the actual analysis. What is the concept here? we are looking into एक system है आपके पास. For that system, you apply input as one of those test signals. Okay, एक आपके पास एक control system designed है. इस control system में आप input any of the test signals. It can be U, it can be delta, it can be ramp. Any of the test signals you apply as the input. You will check what output you get. This is the concept. So in order to apply these inputs, we should have one system prior. ये एक system रहना चाहिए आपके पास, designed system, and उसका एक transfer function होना चाहिए. Then you can go for this time response analysis. So what I will do, I will consider one first order system. For the simplicity, I have taken, it has got a unity feedback. Okay, यहाँ पर जो block H block आएगा, that is not H now, it is 1. Unity feedback hai, and it is a negative feedback. So for the simplicity, I have taken like this. In sometimes you may be given in the question with one specified control system, and the question may be you need to ask, you need to apply any of the test signals as an input to this whatever given system will be there. Okay, but here for the simplicity, I have taken there is no H term, that is unity feedback you have. So you can see you have the input, reference input R of S, output is a C of S. There is a unity feedback, and you can see यहाँ पर जो forward gain है, that I have taken as 1 by T into S. Okay, S into T. Sometimes in your some of the textbooks it is taken as tau. Okay, whatever may be the notation. This is your forward gain 1 by T into S. For the simplicity, in the equation, this parameter may be anything. Okay. Now, for this whatever system I have considered, this is the block diagram. And in practice, ये block diagram it can be represented by any of your RC circuit, right? हमने already mechanical systems में study किया है, thermal system है, then pneumatic systems, right? In the transfer functions part, we have seen how to find the transfer function for a thermal system, pneumatic system. So कोई भी आप एक example बोल के इसको apply कर सकते हो. Now coming to the transfer function. Okay, how to find the transfer function of this feedback loop hai? So how to eliminate the feedback loop? What will, sorry, I forgot to draw here the equivalent block diagram. The equivalent block will be something like this. You will be having the input R of S, and here in this block you have to write जो भी आप feedback eliminate करोगे. We have seen how to eliminate this feedback in block diagram reduction. Okay, that you have to fill here in the block, and this is your output C of S. So what will be this inside parameter? It is the transfer function output by input is the it is directly I have written the answer here. The solution is here. See, the formula is forward gain in the numerator divided by 1. It is a negative feedback, so take plus. Okay, जो भी यहाँ पे साइन रहेगा उसका ऑपोजिट साइन लेना है आपको. 1 plus forward gain into the feedback gain. So this is the formula for the transfer function. So what is the forward gain in the given block diagram? 1 by Ts. So I have written that divided by 1 plus forward gain is 1 by Ts into it is a unity feedback. So H is replaced with 1. So if you simplify this further, what do you need to do? यहाँ पर आप LCM ले लो. Ts plus 1 divided by Ts, right? Denominator Ts plus 1 divided by Ts, taking the LCM. Numerator you have 1 by Ts as it is. So these two denominator terms gets cancelled. You will be left with 1 divided by 1 plus Ts. So directly I have written the answer here. The solution is provided here. It is 1 by 1 plus Ts. So ये आपका transfer function हो गया. You have to fill this here. 1 plus Ts. Okay, I forgot this. Please complete this. So now I have the transfer function with me. Okay, in this transfer function equation, observe You have C by R. Okay, what is the heading? I want time response. Response चाहिए मुझे, output चाहिए. So output is C. That is C is equal to, okay, whatever term you have here into R of S. Okay, so this will be the equation. C is equal to, ये R निकाल दो आप. If I take, because heading is I want output. So C is equal to this bracket into R of S. Now the actual thing comes. What is R? It is the input applied to the system. So according to this, what is the procedure we are following? For any given system, we will test the performance of the system by applying those standard test signals. So I will make use of input as step signal, ramp signal, then what is that, impulse, and I will keep on substituting for R of S, okay, for different test signals, and I will see what is the output C of S. Okay, itna karna hai. So before going for output analysis, what I have done here, I have considered one simple first order system. इस system के लिए I have found the transfer function. Okay, with this basic, let us go for the first one, finding the response. Response is your output to the unit step input. First, I am taking this R of S as it is in S domain, frequency है, time domain में लूंगी तो it will become U of t. When I apply unit step signal as the input. So what is the unit step signal? We have already seen in the previous session how you define R of t, which is nothing but unit step signal U of t. It is, if it is only step signal, I have taken A into U of t. Okay, try to recall. When I am specifying the amplitude, this A is replaced with 1. So this is, condition is A should be greater than 0. So this is how we define unit step signal. I want, you can see here, I want R of S. मतलब मुझे S domain का value चाहिए. So R of t is there, that is nothing but U of t. I want the S domain. So I have to apply the Laplace transform. So R of S is equal to, you know what is the Laplace transform of U of t? In the previous session, I have told you already, it is equal to 1 by S. Okay, shall I just show you the slide so that you can recall it? Step signal, you can see it is A by S. A is the general amplitude for step signal. If it is a unit step, A is equal to 1. So now I have got what is R of S. Aapka input in terms of Laplace transform, that I have got, that is 1 by S. So what I will do, I will make use of this equation. This equation, इससे मैं output response को I will try to find. So I have taken this C by R is equal to 1 by 1 plus TS. So what I will do, I want C of S. C of S will be your value multiplied by R. And unit step में R of S is 1 by S. Actually it is U of t, but it is in time domain. So मुझे Laplace transform find करना पड़ेगा unit step के लिए, which is equal to 1 by S. So I substituted this. Further, in order to solve, see, this is your C of S. Okay. But however, I am doing the time domain analysis, right? मुझे variable क्या चाहिए? Time domain में चाहिए. ये भी जो yes है, it is in frequency domain. So I should convert this time domain, frequency domain to time domain. यहाँ पर क्या था? Original signal is in time domain. You converted it into frequency domain, that is yes. And now finally, again I need to convert it back to time domain. यहाँ पर time to frequency you took Laplace transform. Then frequency to time, further I have to take inverse Laplace transform. But यहाँ पर directly, instead of directly applying the inverse Laplace transform, I will further solve this. As far as possible, I will try to keep this answer in a simplified form. For that, I will use a partial fractions method. Hope you know the concept of how to calculate the partial fractions, because already you're done with your signals and system. Z transforms. So you have studied there how to find the inverse Z transforms. You have the partial fractions method and power series expansion method, right? So in the partial fractions method, hope you know what are the steps that are to be followed. So what I will do here to find the I will explain one partial fraction so that for remaining it is easy for you. Okay, ये जो भी answer है, it can be represented as a sum. Okay, a by this denominator term, a by plus b by the second bracket, a by s plus b by 1 plus ts. So now I want the values of a and b. In order to get the values of a and b, मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस डिनोमिनेटर टर्म, ये जो डिनोमिनेटर में टर्म है, सो दैट आपका एलएचएस क्या है, सिर्फ यहाँ जो न्यूमरेटर रहेगा उतना ही चाहिए मुझे, आई डोंट वांट दिस. फॉर दैट मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस ऑन बोथ साइड्स. सो इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई, सी ये एज इट इज रख के, आई हैव मल्टीप्लाइड दिस टर्म थ्रू आउट. सो इफ आई डू दैट, सम टर्म्स गेट्स कैंसल्ड, यहाँ पे तो कंप्लीटली कैंसिल हो जाएगा. You have here only s gets cancelled, here you get 1 plus ts cancelled. So what are the remaining terms? LHS में आपको 1 बचेगा. There is 1 equals to a into 1 plus ts, that is remaining here, plus b into I think s will remain. So b into s. So now I want the values of a and b. So how to get the values of a and b? जो भी आप variable ले रहे हो यहाँ पे, या in frequency domain the variable is yes. So here you'll go for different values of the yes, so that एक value आपको पता चल जाएगा. So first time what I have taken, I have made this 0. How can I make this 0? 1 plus ts जो है, this should be made 0. In the sense, what should be yes? ts is equal to -1 or s is equal to -1 by t. So substitute s as -1 by t. So if you substitute, आपका ये जो first term है 0 हो जाएगा, plus b into -1 by t. जो भी s का value है, I have substituted. So if you solve this, 1 is equal to b into -1 by t, which is nothing but b by t is equal to -1 or b equals to -t. So I have got one value. What I am doing, I want to apply the inverse transform so that मुझे time domain signal चाहिए output. But before, I am simplifying the answer as far as possible. In a simplified form, I'll try to get the answer. So for that, I'm using the partial fraction method. I have got b value. Okay. Next time, first time what I did, I have substituted for s as -1 by 2, 1 by t. So ये 0 हो गया. Next time, let me make this 0. How can I make this 0? अगर आप yes को 0 substitute कर दिए, तो b into 0 will become 0. So take yes is equal to 0 next time. So if you take yes is equal to 0, what will be the equation? 1 is equal to, sorry, here it is 1. 1 is equal to a into 1 plus t into 0. So this second term will go. This will not be there. So it is simply a into 1 plus you have made b equals to 0. So a is equal to 1. I have got both a and b values. So once I get a and b substituted here, a is 1, 1 by s plus b is, what is the answer? B minus t. Minus t divided by 1 plus ts. So I've substituted a and b values. See, a is 1, b is minus t. So minus I have taken it here. Now further, keeping this 1 by s as it is, let me rearrange this. क्योंकि जब आप Laplace transformation का table which I have given you, if you see, always whatever s value is there in the denominator terms, the coefficient is 1. But if you see what is the coefficient of s here, it is t. Try to make it 1. In the sense, आप t को common ले लो in the denominator. If you take t common in the denominator, you will be left with s plus, there is no t here, so divided by t, 1 by t. Then numerator में ये जो t है as it is. So that t gets cancelled. You will be left with 1 by s as it is minus 1 divided by s plus 1 by t. Okay, so these two are the terms I got. Now I want the time domain value of the output C. Okay, ये जो भी मैंने equation लिखा है, this all जो भी simplified using partial fractions, this is equation for C of S. You can see it is actually C of S. So I want C of T. So apply the inverse Laplace transform. So taking the inverse Laplace transform, okay, this is your equation. Apply the inverse. What is the inverse Laplace transform of 1 by S? It is 1. Try to go back and check the transformation table. 1 by S, the inverse is 1, that is U of T actually. Minus 1 divided by S plus 1 by T. It is nothing but, you can see I have given a reference, 1 by S plus A. It is e raised to minus AT. Okay, this is the Laplace transform. So what is A here? In our value, A is 1 by T. So instead of A, take 1 by T. So if I substitute, I will get e raised to minus T by capital T. This is your C of T, taking the inverse Laplace transform. So this is your response, time response of the first order system when you apply unit step signal as the input. Okay, hope you understood this. What we did initially, we took one control system as an example, one any first order control system. For this control system, I have found the transfer function. Then in the transfer function, I have output is equal to the value into R. So what I will do, I will keep on changing, keep on applying R of S as it can be a step, it can be impulse, it can be ramp. Okay. So first time what I did, I have applied the input as unit step. If I apply unit step as the input signal, as in order to find this, you can see transfer function may, we have taken the S domain value. So take the Laplace transform to get the S domain value of the unit step. Then after getting this, further I want inverse transform because मुझे time domain में मेरा answer चाहिए. So before applying the inverse, I have to simplify this term, what I have got, as far as possible. For that, I have used a partial fraction method. And once I get the answer, after applying the partial fraction method, either sum or the difference, okay, applying the inverse Laplace transform. So I have got the output equation C of T. Okay, earlier it was C of S in the S domain. Now in the time domain, it is C of T. So this I have got the time response of the first order system when you apply unit step signal for the system. You know how the input looks like. U of T, step signal, ये amplitude 1 है. Okay, this is your applied input. So आपका output कैसे होगा? This is your output. So let me describe output में क्या क्या terms I have drawn. Okay, coming to this, ये जो dotted line है, this is indicating unit step, right? ये amplitude 1 है आपका. Output कैसे रहेगा? You have 1 minus exponential term. Okay, in the signals and system, while dealing with the module 1, probably you have studied about the exponential signals, sinusoidal signals, exponentially damped signals, right? How to draw these exponential signals, you might be knowing already. So what you need to do, you need to keep on taking different time values. Okay, t equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and get what is 1 minus that. Suppose if you take t equals to 0, it will become e raised to 0. So 1 minus 1, 0. So at 0, you are getting 0 as the amplitude. If you take t is equal to 1, you will get 1 minus e raised to minus 1 by t. You can take capital T any value. Just for sample, you can take 2 or 4 or whatever. Keep that constant and you keep on getting the amplitudes. 1 minus that exponential term, जो भी होगा, उसको all together collectively आप उसको graph में plot करो. you will get a graph like this. Okay, this is a 1, this is a 1 minus exponential. Okay, if you draw this output, output looks like this. Yellow color line you can see. This is the output. Input आपका कैसे है? It is a step. Output is like this, 1 minus exponential. Okay, observe here, the variation is like this, and after that it has achieved some constancy. So here it has got two parts. Output has got two parts. One is the transient response, the other one is a steady state response. So you have both the parts in your complete response. The output rises exponentially from 0 value to the final value unity. So what is the final value you get? You can see I have drawn here and I have marked here 0.98. After 0.8, it is somewhat very much nearer to 1, right? 0.98. So after this, एक steady state value आ जाएगा. उसके बाद जितना भी टाइम हो, टाइम ऐसे ही जा रहा है, टाइम विल कंटिन्यू टू प्रोसीड, बट आपका आउटपुट चेंज नहीं होगा. दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड स्टेडी स्टेट रेस्पॉन्स. सो योर आउटपुट starting from 0, exponentially it is increasing and it will reach a final value 1, unity. Now suppose in this output equation I substitute time t is equal to capital T. What will happen if I take t is equal to capital T? Both are equal, so e raised to minus 1. So what is e value? E is 2.718, I guess. E raised to minus 1 is 1 by 2.718. जो भी आंसर आएगा आपका, you have to calculate that. 1 minus e raised to minus t is capital T. I'm substituting t equals to capital T. So t by t 1 रहेगा. It is something like this. So it is 1 minus 1 by e. E is 2.718. So if you calculate this, you get 0.632. इसका मतलब क्या है? At a time t equals to capital T, the value is 0.632. Means जो आपका आउटपुट है, okay, जो वेरी हो रहा है, it has reached 63% of the final value. आपका फाइनल वैल्यू क्या है? फाइनल वैल्यू इज 1, राइट? क्योंकि आउटपुट 1 को आने के बाद में इट इज नॉट चेंजिंग. सो फाइनल वैल्यू अटेन्ड इज 1. सो the meaning of 0.632 is your output, which is changing here exponentially, it is now, it has reached some 63%. फाइनल अभी नहीं आया है, वो फाइनल 1 को नहीं रीच हुआ है. it has reached 63.2% of the final value at time t equals to capital T. That is 1t. Capital T means 1 times t. Okay. We call this capital T as time constant of the system. You might have studied this T, that is RC time constant, I guess, in case of your circuits, network theory, RC time constant. So what information this time constant gives you, I'll tell you. Before that, you can see this is a curve. Okay, exponential curve hai. Uska slope, how to find the slope, you know, right? For any line, you know how to find the slope of the line. So slope is the differentiation, right? Differentiate the line equation. So differentiate it. अगर आप इसको differentiate करोगे, what you will get? Differentiation of 1 is 0. Coming to the second term, what is the differentiation of second term? Minus, you have one more minus. It is nothing but e raised to minus at. That is minus a into e raised to minus at. So आपका जो term है यहाँ पे minus 1 by t है. So I need to take one more minus. This will become plus 1 by t e raised to minus t by t. Okay. And the slope value we get at time t equals to 0. Initial conditions at time t equals to 0. Substitute t as 0, e raised to 0. So your slope is 1 by t. So finding the initial slope of the curve, it is take the differentiation of the output equation, you get 1 by t into this value at time t equals to 0. Substitute t as 0, e raised to 0 will be 1. Your slope value is 1 by t. And just now I told you t is what? The time constant of the system. The slope of your output, a curve, it decreases monotonically from 1 by t to 0. How I'm telling you is, when I substitute t equals to 0, what I got here. Okay. How I'm telling that it is decreasing is, I have this 1 by t into this as the slope. When I differentiated the equation, I got this. Now put t equals to 0, initial, you will get 1 by t. Now put t equals to 1, you will get some other value. Put t equals to 2, some other value. Like that, time is from 0 to up to infinity. So substitute final value, that is infinity, substitute karo. What is the e raised to infinity value? E raised to infinity is 0. So 0 into 1 by t, you will get 0. So starting ka value kya hai aapko? 1 by t. First value, initial value, you got it as 1 by t, and final value you got it as 0. So आपका जो curve है, like this, okay, this curve, output curve, its slope is starting from 1 by t, it will reach 0. Slope I'm talking. Slope मतलब क्या? कितना curve है. So you can see यहाँ पर slope है, but after this there is no slope. Slope of this line is what? 0. This is about the slope. Okay. Talking about the time constant, very important term. Time constant t, it is an indicative of how fast the system tends to reach the final value. जब आप input apply करते हो, after some delay time, it takes certain time to reach some state, right? कितना फास्ट, कितनी स्पीड से आपका जो सिस्टम है रेस्पॉन्स करके आपका आउटपुट फाइनल स्टेट को रीच होता है, that is given by the time constant. So time constant जितना कम होगा उतना स्पीड ज्यादा होगा. Time constant less means what? You can see, if a value of t is small, it means you have got a faster response. आपका system बहुत जल्दी final value attain करेगा. And time constant value is large means it is corresponding to a sluggish system. The meaning of sluggish is very slow, lazy. That is a stagnant, what you call. So your system is taking hell lot of time to achieve, to come to that state after which your output is not changing. So time constant is a very important term. It will give you the speed of the system. कितना fast आपका system response करता है, कितना fast final value attain करता है. जितना time value small रहेगा, उतना fast होगा response. Okay, reverse. And you can see I have drawn as an example. This is one time constant. अगर मैं और एक time constant value लेती हूँ, से अगर ये आपका 2 seconds है, I am taking one more t2 as 4 seconds, which is greater than 2. So जितना आपका time constant ज्यादा है, it is taking lot of time. Compared to this will take lot of time to achieve, to attain 1. You can compare. अगर मैं 2 seconds जा रही हूँ तो ये path है. If it is 4 seconds, it is taking further more time to reach to 1. Okay, just a comparative